Let's get one thing straight. Almost everything you own, from your phone to your favorite snacks, has spent time on a ship at some point in its journey to you. But not just any ship, a container ship, a city-sized metal giant that silently glides across oceans, carrying the world's cargo. These vessels are the steel arteries of our global economy, quietly and efficiently moving billions of goods every single day, connecting continents and cultures. Without them, your life would be unrecognizable. Imagine a world where store shelves are empty and everyday essentials are suddenly out of reach. People marvel at supercars and rockets, but container ships operate on a scale that dwarfs them all. They're the true giants of engineering. These ships are like floating industrial nations, born from the revolutionary idea of the standard shipping container, a simple box that changed everything. This concept didn't just streamline shipping, it revolutionized global trade, making it possible for goods to move seamlessly from factory to port to your doorstep. That's why these ships are arguably the most important machines on the planet. Imagine the challenge: building a vessel strong enough to carry over 20,000 massive containers, braving the world's roughest seas, and doing it all with remarkable reliability. It's like telling a skyscraper to swim from Shanghai to Rotterdam, an engineering feat that pushes the limits of what's possible. Yet, hundreds of these leviathans crisscross the globe every day, ensuring your supermarket shelves are stocked, your gadgets arrive on time, and the world keeps turning. So, forget flashy sports cars. Let's dive into the world of true engineering marvels, where size, power, and innovation come together on the open sea. We'll explore their staggering size, the raw power of their engines, and the cutting-edge technology that keeps them together, even in the harshest storms nature can throw at them. This is the story of the biggest, most powerful machines ever built by humankind. Machines that quietly shape our world every single day. And trust me, their story is more thrilling, more awe-inspiring, and more important than you might ever have imagined. These ships are utterly massive, nearly 400 meters long, stretching out across the water like floating skyscrapers laid on their sides. That's longer than 4 football pitches lined up end to end, and if you stood one upright, it would actually be taller than the Eiffel Tower itself. The captain at the front might as well email the crew at the back. It's that big. Walking from one end to the other could take you nearly 10 minutes. They're over 60 meters wide, wider than a 16-lane motorway, so wide that you could drive several trucks side by side across the deck. You could park 2 Airbus A380s on deck and still have space left over for a tennis match. A ship like the HMM Algeciras carries almost 24,000 containers, each one packed with goods from all over the world. Stacked end to end, those containers would stretch nearly 90 miles, far enough to connect 2 major cities. That's enough space for 745 million bananas. Enough to give every person in Europe a banana and still have some left. Or, if you prefer, 120 million pairs of shoes. Imagine supplying an entire country with new footwear in a single trip. The cargo alone can weigh over 200,000 tons, an entire town's worth of goods, all moving across the ocean at once. The steel in one ship equals 8 Eiffel Towers, a staggering amount of metal forged and assembled with precision. Even the anchor chain links weigh as much as a car, each one engineered to hold these giants in place against the power of the sea. Everything is scaled up to mind-boggling proportions, from the engines to the cranes that load them. These aren't just big, they're man-made islands of steel, floating cities that travel the globe. Their sole purpose: to move more stuff, further, and more efficiently than anything else ever created by humans. They are the true heavyweights of the world, unmatched in size and strength, and they do it every single day, keeping the world's trade flowing, no matter the weather or the distance. You don't build a 400-meter ship in your backyard. These giants are feats of engineering, requiring resources and expertise on a scale that's hard to imagine. you need a shipyard the size of a city, mostly in South Korea, China, or Japan. These countries dominate the industry, with shipyards stretching for kilometers, filled with machinery and thousands of skilled workers. Construction starts with massive steel sheets, each one weighing several tons, cut and welded into house-sized blocks. Every block is a small building in itself, crafted with precision. These blocks are pre-fitted with pipes, wiring, and even insulation, then lifted by cranes that can hoist over 1,500 tons, machines as impressive as the ships themselves. The blocks are assembled in a dry dock, welded with millimeter accuracy to ensure the hull is watertight and strong enough to withstand decades at sea, braving storms and heavy cargo. Once complete, the dry dock is flooded, and the ship floats for the first time, a nerve-wracking but precise moment as months of work are put to the ultimate test. The engine, propeller, and crew quarters are installed next, transforming the steel shell into a working vessel. Then, the ship is towed for final outfitting, where the finishing touches are added. From the first steel cut to delivery, the process takes about a year, a whirlwind of activity, coordination, and expertise. That's a floating skyscraper, built in just 12 months. The scale and speed are almost unbelievable, industrial efficiency at its finest. The result? A marvel of modern engineering, ready to cross oceans. Astonishing. Building big is one thing. Keeping it together at sea is another. The double hull design protects against breaches and oil spills. The hull flexes like a giant I-beam, handling the constant bending from waves. High tensile steel allows it to flex without breaking. Ballast tanks filled with seawater keep the ship stable, adjusting for cargo and weather. Containers are locked in place with twist locks and cell guides, turning thousands of boxes into a single, solid block. This combination of flexible strength, active ballast, and secure cargo keeps these giants upright and intact. It's engineering genius at a colossal scale. That's how they conquer the oceans. The engine is the ship's thumping heart, 3 stories tall, weighing over 2,000 tons. Each piston is taller than a person. The crankshaft alone weighs 300 tons. The Wärtsilä RT Flex 96C engine produces over 108,000 horsepower, more than 1,000 family cars. It turns a propeller the size of a house, pushing the ship at 23 knots. Despite burning 1,660 gallons of fuel per hour, it's the most efficient way to move cargo. Per ton per kilometer, nothing beats it. Not trains, trucks, or planes. The engine room is a maze of pipes and pumps, maintained by a dedicated team of engineers. Their job, keep the mechanical heart beating, no matter what. The power is overwhelming, a deep hum you feel in your bones. This is what drives global trade. Steering a 400-meter ship isn't done with a wheel. It's all high-tech. The bridge is a command center, packed with screens and a joystick for steering. XDS, GPS, AIS, and radar provide real-time maps, routes, and ship positions. Radar tracks dozens of targets, sounding alarms if a collision is likely. Technology gives navigators unmatched awareness, but the captain and crew remain the ultimate safety system. They're on watch 24/7, guiding these steel islands through crowded lanes and open seas. Years of training go into commanding such a vessel. It's a blend of cutting-edge tech and human expertise. The open ocean is brutal. Storms bring waves like office blocks. Ships are built to survive, but storms test every design feature. Parametric rolling can violently tip the ship, risking cargo loss. Weather routing software helps avoid the worst, but sometimes storms are unavoidable. The high bow, freeboard, and watertight hatch covers protect against flooding. Sensors monitor hull stress in real time, letting the captain adjust course or speed. It's a constant battle against the sea's fury. Yet these ships routinely survive, keeping global trade moving. Why build such huge ships? Because of you and everyone who buys things. Before containers, loading ships was slow and chaotic. The standard container changed everything. Goods are packed once, moved by crane, and shipped worldwide. Ports became automated, and shipping costs plummeted. Now, it's cheaper to make a product in one country, assemble it in another, and sell it in a third. Your phone, clothes, and food likely all traveled by container ship. These vessels connect global markets, lifting millions out of poverty and giving consumers endless choices. The journey is a seamless ballet truck, train, ship, warehouse, your doorstep. The container ship is the linchpin of this system. Without it, the modern world would grind to a halt. Still think they're just big boats? Think again. Container ships are the pinnacle of industrial engineering. Brute strength meets sophisticated tech. They've shrunk the planet and built our modern society. Every day they battle storms and cross oceans, delivering the goods we take for granted. Next time you see a shipping container, remember its epic journey. These ships are the steel veins of the global economy. They're triumphs of human ingenuity and ambition. Quite simply, they are magnificent.